Well, homicide detectives want to solve every case. Doesn't always work out that way.
It does in Lee County, though. Sheriff's detectives are batting 1,000 right now. Wink security analyst Richard Kolko and photographer Antonella Pena met with the men and women solving the crimes in a story you'll only see on Wink.
Here's something. The prints on Dara's body belonged to Valerie Bianco,
the hostess.
Looks cool on TV, but what is it like in the homicide unit at the Lee County Sheriff's Office?
Well, there's definitely a lot more paperwork. There's a lot of behind-the-scenes stuff that goes on.
That behind-the-scenes work and a lot more have earned the unit a perfect clearance rate since 2023. That means solving every murder. The national average? Around 50%. Like CSI on TV, it takes a team. Lee County's team, 17 people led by a captain with sergeant supervisors, detectives, and crime scene technicians in the trenches, out on the crime scenes. Detective Adnan Selimovic is one of the new detectives assigned to the unit.
Writing those search warrants, getting cell phone records, being able to actually read those cell phone records.
Sergeant Rob Patton has been in homicide for 13 years. Looking back, his first case, he solved it quick.
Oh, it was amazing. It was really good. It took about 4 or 5 days, and then he was in hiding for a little bit. Then we finally worked our magic and was able to find him on a traffic stop and brought him in.
In 2022, a body was found on the side of the road. Patton was assigned the case and needed all the resources of the homicide unit.
My major crimes unit detectives all worked around the clock, not sleeping, combing through every piece of evidence and leaving no stone unturned.
Investigators ID'd Patrick Alvarez as the victim, and Patton and his partner quickly identified Stanley Brown as a suspect.
And he was transported up here to this room where we did an interview with him.
It took hours. Patton learned Brown was annoyed by his roommate making noise.
And I told him, I said, this yelling and screaming's got to stop.
So what did you do?
I just did what I could to keep him quiet, and that's it.
That's a confession, but they still needed evidence to go to court. That's crime scene technician Nicole Roten's job.
It could be the largest thing to the smallest, tiniest thing that nobody's gonna think of. Fingerprints, the things that you can't see, such as footprints to and from a scene. DNA evidence is huge.
Brown pled guilty to murder, chalking up another cleared case for the LCSO homicide unit and its commander, Captain John Long.
We don't give up. We grab onto a case and we keep going.
In fact, Long still works some cold cases on his own time.
1978 was a case I had been working recently. Brenda Redding, I've been working that case myself since 1978.
He says he knows who did it.
The offender is deceased, so I'm trying to close that one up.
Adding one more case to the cleared board for the victim's family and his team. The Lee County Sheriff's Office Homicide Unit, in 2024 they had a 100% clearance rate. In 2025 they're on track to do the same, much higher than the national average. A lot of that happens because of their work in forensics and in interview rooms just like this, where they bring the subjects and often get confessions. Rich Kolko, Wink News.
The Lee County Sheriff's Homicide Unit is currently investigating a murder that happened in Fort Myers last Thursday. No arrest in this case yet, but the investigation continues and they'll do everything they can to keep their 2025 perfect record intact.